These are the three kings of Orient. This is the wicked King Herod. When I tell you they're wicked, well, all you go had to see for yourself. This is the Virgin Mary and Joseph cradling their newborn son, the King of Kings, Jesus Christ, the Savior, Almighty Healer, Son of God, Miracle Worker, Promise Keeper, Light of the Darkness. Yes, a very extraordinary child. Now let me tell you the story of how it all began. Now, Mr. Herod despised the idea of having a stronger king before him. He blood crawled at the very thought of seeing anybody else but him being idolized. He wasn't going to give up the throne this easily. So, he did what every other logical noble king of his caliber would do. Execute every boy child under the age of 2 throughout Judea. Off with their heads. Perfect, he thought to himself. He was sure to have the throne for eternity now, for thy kingdom come, thy will be done. He could put his mind to rest. Or so he thought. Suddenly, he heard a knock at the door. Lo and behold, it was his 3 noblemen, great men of knowledge. He let them in well, thinking that they had come to him with some new premonition. But to his utter disgust, they came to him about the new king. King Herod became infuriated and had a good mind to pelt them out of the place. But then, he had a maniacal thought. He tell them, "Hear what, fellas, I really know where this king come from, but if you find him for me, I go give all you a little sum." They discussed for a while, and after they discussed the discussing of the discussion, they came to an agreement. King Herod sent them on their way. On their journey, they packed gifts fit for a king, and his well proper thing they bring in now. Gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Despite all the knowledge these men had, none of them really knew exactly where this king would be born. Until one night, as they were all asleep, one of them had a strange dream, almost like a heavenly vision. He tell the partners that an angel came to him and tell him, "Don't tell that wicked king nothing about the Savior." At first, the others thought he was talking madness, and it was probably just any other old dream. Until a huge bright star appeared in the sky, a star brighter than any of them have seen before. Well, now they know Mr. Man was onto something, so they all got on their camels and followed the star. After days of travel, they finally reached the sacred location of the new king. But this location was not like any of the other kings. It was in a humble manger, surrounded by farm animals and hay. Real strange for a king, huh? The wise men awed at the sight of this baby. If all they see this child, face as smooth as blueband butter and almost with a slight glow to it, too special to show all it, so all they just had to take my word for it from this angle. They offered up their gifts onto this baby king and gave Mary and Joseph their blessings. Well, I don't know about King Herod, but I'm sure he well turned up in the bed that night. Anyway, folks, this is the story of the 3 wise men, the Epiphany.